Welcome to Week 12 podcast. What is up, everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm Sam. With us, we have Rob. How's it going, Rob? How was your Thanksgiving?
How about Thanksgiving? Was quite good, Sam.
Good,
How was
good.
yours?
Mine was good. Went up there to Sacramento, hung out with Tay and his family, had some good
Uh,
meal and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty good. Went a little Black Friday shopping.
yep.
So it was all good. It was all good. I hope everybody else had a wonderful Thanksgiving too. Well, Rob, we are here to talk about Week 12. We are getting very close to the finish line here. Let's talk about playoffs. Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah, so
Playoffs.
let's take a look at Conference One real quick. Earth, and you can see Straight Outta King 7-5, Belichick Mate 7-5, Dean Gray at 4-8, Wolfpack at 4-8. Boy,
Yeah.
that is.
Well,
Well,
that was
before we
cool.
talk about that, let's look at the win division too, just because of the
Yeah.
who's going to take the wild card. So the Heart Foundation at 9-3, the Autumn Win at 6-6, Kelly Cougars at 5-7, and Ninja Assassin at 3-9. Which I can say I think I'm out of the playoff picture. Okay.
You are officially out of the playoff picture. You are officially, and the Hart Foundation is officially in the playoff picture. So you
Yeah,
cannot,
for
you cannot
sure.
drop out of that. Nobody. He's going to have one of the three best records over there, and oh yeah, he won his division too. So he's all but a win away or a loss from straight LA and Belichick made. And even then, they're going to have to catch a truckload of points. I do believe we have a first round bye candidate right there. I don't see how he doesn't get it. I'm going to call it at a 99.7%
Yeah,
accuracy rate.
agree.
So congratulations, Cody. Great season. Good luck in the playoffs this year. Now let's get into the fun stuff. Straight LA and Belichick made, obviously fighting it out for that. And, you would think they probably have a chance at the wild card, though, albeit that Autumn
The
win
Autumn
and
Win. Hmm.
Kelly Cougars is there too, man. He's not out of it, and believe it or not, no, that's it. So Kelly Cougar. I was going to say I was trying to find a way for Dean Gray and Wolfpack to get in, but
No,
that's
no,
just stupid. Yeah,
no.
that other 7-5 keeps them out of it. So, but Kelly Cougars hanging on by a thread. Obviously, going to play a major factor down the stretch there. Autumn Wind definitely right there in striking distance, and he's got to win out. He's got the points. He's definitely got the points to play. I do believe Straight LA and Belichick Mate do play each other here very, very soon. So
Oh,
that's going to get very interesting there. So we have a one in and then a three-man race for the one of them's going to win the division, get the number 2 seed, obviously. And then we do have a three-man race, really, though, for the for the final spot. Although Kelly Cougars, with a little luck, a lot of luck. He's down there a lot of points too. You never know. He could hop in there,
you
have a
never
big
know.
week. So
You never know, and we will revisit this next week too, and then see
yeah,
how
yeah,
see how
it'll be
things are
interesting.
different or things are the same. We'll see. So let's go to
Yeah.
conference number 2. Fire Degenerate Bastard at 8-4, the Gangrene at 7-5, the Bagger the Bat at 5-7, High Rollers at 4-8, and let's go ahead and continue to the Water Division, just because, like I said, we
Yep.
are trying to determine the wild card here.
Oh
El
yeah.
Oso Verde at 9-3, good for him. Savs at 7-5, Mad Dog at 6-6, New Denver at 5-7.
Okay, so LL Silverity, I'm going to say with about a 90, I'm going with my
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous Amazon projectile here. I like 96% to make the playoffs, but he can't go quite that far because he's got the 2-game lead on Savs, and theoretically he could collapse down the line. And Degenerate Bastards and Gangrene, although we have to play each other, which makes it almost impossible. I don't know. There's some bizarre angle there where El Verde could fall off the face of the planet. I doubt it. In fact, the more I look at that with that Gangrene Degenerate Bastards matchup, means there's going to be a loss there. We're going to say with 100% certainty, El Oso Verde is entering into the playoffs now. Now, whether that is as a division winner or not, Savs has a little something to say about that 2 games back there. And that, again, brings us into this clusterfuck of a wild card, which this one's even worse. So Degenerate and Gangrene fighting it out over there. We're a whopping 13 points difference,
Mm-hmm.
and we do play each other in week 14. So oddly this year, week 13 and 14 actually has some buys in there. 13 especially. So we both have some struggles this week. Back of the bat and high rollers going to be having a say in the division, but their playoff hopes are, I mean,
especially with those points.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can find a way for Bag of the Bat, but he's going to have just a million things go right for him, and it just did. Now, Sabs and Mad Dog, on the other hand, Sabs is, he could
He could.
catch El Oso Verde.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, he could, but he could also be caught by Mad Dog, and obviously with the Gang Green. So we really have a 1, 2, 3, 4 team wild card push here. So it's pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
So
guess you can't even really count out New Denver, to be honest with you. So you would have thought after last week a lot. Let's just put it this way: after last week, things got a lot harder for a few teams here. Okay, but they're not out of it yet.
yeah, yeah. So and that's good. I mean, yeah. I mean, let's face it. Sam, you're out. Sam, you're out. Okay.
Sam, you're out. Ninja, you're on fire. They're burning you as I look at you right now. It's over, bro.
It's over. All right, Rob. You ready to do the rundown?
Yeah, let's tear through it.
Let's tear through it.
All right, straight LA. Okay, seriously, straight LA. Jalen Hurts, man. We were sitting there
Wow.
going, man, all this guy does is get carried into the end zone by his team, and all of a sudden, just to like make us bad, had a ridiculously good second half. This game actually, if you were watching this, was really kind of interesting. Looked like Wolfpack was going to throw the upside down to 141, and then the afternoon games came around, and I believe it was Jalen Hurts, Kyron Williams, and Stephon Diggs and Devontae Smith, all those guys going in the afternoon. I mean, the Chiefs were there too, but I was watching the Raiders game, but who cares? But really, it's Jalen Hurts and Kyron Williams just said, "Yeah, see you, Wolfpack." I mean, it's like.
Yeah.
It was kind of like when the Chiefs were playing the Raiders. The Raiders were up 14-0, and then all of a sudden the Chiefs went, "Yeah, so check it out. We're way better than you and have way more talent, and now we're going to destroy you the rest of the way." And that's exactly how that game went. So straight LA, man, huge game, 210, 210. There's going to be a theme this week, Sam. That's 7 points off the season high score, the weekly high score set by Cody, all the way back in week 3.
Wow.
210.
So 210 is our 210 is our newest high score of the week. Good job, Straight LA. Good job, Straight LA.
No. What are you talking about, Sam? It's not even our highest score of the week. We'll get to the next highest score of the week later. Cody retained his thing. Yeah, so he got the highest score. He got the second highest score of week 12.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man. Faux pas. Wolfpack, nothing. All right. Belichick made Dean Gray. Well, it's father-son matchup. 91 out of Dean Gray. 91.
So sad. That's sad. Scott, 91 points this week. That's sad.
It's a sad team, dude. He liked to try to compare his team. He was saying there for a while that our teams had a lot of things in common, and about this point, the only thing our teams have in common is A.J. Brown. I was pointing out that I have running backs. He doesn't. All right, Belichick made staying very much alive there. Justin Fields, dude. Justin Fields is a horrible wreck of a quarterback at this point, man.
Yeah.
Yet he won the game on Monday night somehow. He looked terrible.
What was it? They were the first team to win a Monday night without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, God, this guy he just looks, it's terrible. It's not much. I don't have much to say on this game. Christian McCaffrey did his normal thing, 34.5 points on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Mike Evans, 24 points, and then just added up to 134. It's 85%. He left a whole bunch of points on the bench with Trevor Lawrence. Really? You started Justin Fields over Trevor Lawrence? What the hell?
Man, he's going with 3 QBs? Okay.
I mean, yeah, first of all, why do you have 3 QBs? Second of all, why are you starting Justin Fields over Trevor Lawrence? Anyway, all right, moving on. All right, so 3 QBs. All right. Kelly Cougars, Ninja Assassin, 77.5, man.
Yeah, that's bad, dude. That's bad.
And what's better is your efficiency rating was complete crap at 63%. Josh Jacobs runs off a 63-yard. He hate Tony Pollard. He benched him right in time for him to get going. Good move on starting Deontay Freeman on Monday night when he wasn't playing. And Brees Hall. And, dude, this is a train wreck, Sam. Kelly Cougars blows it up, man. 39.5 out of C.J. Stroud. That's a revelation.
Yep.
Bijan Robinson, he had some nice weeks in the Miami Dolphins, 31.25. That's enough to get you into 140 territory and keep you very much alive or at least keep you holding out hope for the playoffs. Hart Foundation. Oh, this is my favorite kind of game, the one I bitch about the most. I mean, I could, when I say complaints or whining or whatever, I say that with a soft heart. I get all kinds of things on, hey, this rule should be changed, or I don't like this, or da 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 da. Da. All right. So what I will always bring up is the banality of the head-to-head that everybody loves so much. So in a week where the autumn wind would have beat, and 161 on most weeks of the year is going to take out and be an easy winner. Now, it was a high scoring week this week, so it's not quite as much, but there's still, he would have beat about 10 other teams in the league. He's
Sure.
going, why doesn't the schedule say me against Sam this week? Instead,
Hey, why
so,
throw my name in? Throw Scott's name in it, okay? Hey, why
or
doesn't the auto?
Scott.
Thank you.
So, or Scott, so take this and take your 47.5 out of Dak Prescott and your 28 out of Isaiah Pacheco and your 22 out of the Niners and everything else and your 161 and go and your 99.4% efficiency rating and just suck it because the Hart Foundation came in with 173.75, including another ridiculous, that game in the rain. I don't know what these quarterbacks are doing, 53 and a
Jeez.
half.
Yeah.
53 and a half, and they lost. They
Mhm.
lost. Kyler Murray not looking too bad there as a fan. 173 to 7. That's just absolute brutal luck for autumn wind. Everybody has a game like it this year. I just had one like it last week against Nolan, and and they're season records, man. So Hart Foundation, he cannot be beat at this point. Autumn wind, good team. You're hanging in there, man. Good luck. Hart Foundation, hey, you're basically on cruise control till week 15. 16. Jesus, man. You guys go on vacation. High rollers, degenerate bastards, here's another one. 170. 170. Oh, yeah, that would have beat the other one. 170 to 73 and a
73.
half. This is actually the lowest score of the week.
Yes,
All
even.
right, let's just leave poor Manny alone here. This is a train wreck. Degenerate Bastards, huge week, 53 and a half out of Josh Allen again, Brock Purdy. Only 10, but this team, 31 out of the Dolphins. The Dolphins defense, if you get them on the right matchup, which seems to be, I think, insider information is find a defense that's playing the Jets or the Panthers, and you're going to be looking good that week, right?
Hmm.
Or the Bears. Some of these teams, God, the Giants. Oh, the Patriots, dear God, that's just some bad football last weekend. Michael, it's a great game. He's got a great team here. He's David Montgomery. Did I hear a little something about an injury out of him? Did I see something?
Hmm.
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
Looks like he's fine. He's rolling. He's got a big game this week against God. He's facing off against? Well, the team I'm not. He's facing off Tay, the back of the bat and Gang Green. Yeah, so let's get back into that. That season high score, 217.75.
Mm.
217 out of Gang Green. 3/4 of a point, Sam. 3/4.
What?
Three-quarters of a point kept me from taking that season high score. And
Ah.
we won't sit here and break it all down
No,
because,
no, no.
the way I see it is that Cole Kmet should have gotten 7 more yards in that fourth quarter, but, you know, Justin Fields was afraid to throw the football. It was bizarre until he just decided to throw the ball and win the game. And I went, why do I have to watch this crap? I don't, but I did. Man, what a huge week. Gang Green, Dak Prescott, Christian McCaffrey, Kyron Williams,
Kyron
dude, all these
Williams.
guys,
Yeah.
all these guys. Trevor Lawrence, man. Welcome back, Kyron Williams. A.J. Brown finally gets in the end zone. He'd been quiet there for about 6 quarters. Christian Kirk, Cole Kmet, I mean, I could have got it if I put Pacheco out there instead of Tony Pollard, but I'm not complaining about
Nah.
19. I'm not complaining about 217. It's a blowout. Tay put up a hell of an effort at
He
159 and a
did.
half.
Yeah,
Season
yeah.
ender right there for him. Basically, same thing. That's a bigger loss even for him than it was for Autumn Wind up above. But sometimes, it's that luck of that draw that week, and we're
He
back in
tried. He
matchups.
was a minute late to start Jordan Love. Literally a minute late. You know?
Well, yeah, and I'll tell you what, it ain't gonna help him because that would have been 25 points and just would have made it a rougher loss. However, I
Yeah.
do believe it would have got him over Maddox, who's rolling a 173 something for the bad beat of the year. So it would have got him into that territory, but yeah. Yep. Sucks to be you,
Mhm.
Brother King Green, rolling right along. Mad Dog and Sabs. Oh, my God. Mad Dog almost got to 100. Sabs coming in at 195. Huge performance. Jalen Hurts, CJ Stroud. Nobody
Ah,
wants to play these quarterbacks, Sam. Nobody
no.
wants to play those quarterbacks. It's ugly, dude. The rest of the team, Derrick Henry, man, got a little something going last week.
Finally.
Ramondre
Mhm.
Stevenson. Well, Stevenson's like the only bright light out of the Patriots, and and the Steelers coming through. That's a 195 and kind of an easy breezy 195 at that. And you're not getting 51 a week out of Jalen Hurts, but you
No.
could. I don't know though. I mean, it's not that big of a stretch to pencil those two quarterbacks in the right week in the right weather for 70 points, man. Pretty much. That's a pretty nice little foundation going into week 13, man. So Savs is going to be tough. He does have a tough run of it to finish up. He's got to play. He's got to play both the Nolan, and he's got to play Don. So that's going to be pretty interesting over there, and they're both in must win. So we got that. Speaking of that, there's Nolan and Don now. Nolan running through with a 162, an easy win. Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray rolling through there. Josh Jacobs, he gets it all right. Jonathan Taylor's out, though. That's going to hurt him. And, New Denver, man, good team. Just didn't happen this week for you. So, sometimes you're the eighth game on the schedule, and we don't talk that much about you. We're just going to talk about that 3/4 points and probably, 7 yards I needed to take Cody out. But, it's the season of Cody. That's how it goes.
Yeah, and that was great. Like you said before, just high scoring. Well, a lot of high scorings this week that we've never seen. 195, 210, 217. What was the other high ones too?
Dude,
yeah.
Was it not a weird week? We had a couple 200s. We had a couple guys flirting with 200, and we had some like 170s, and then we had some like 72s and some 86s. So it was definitely the battle of the haves and have-nots this week, man. So it's kind of like everybody that's vying for a playoff position decided to step up in week 12 and say, you know what? So everybody kick my ass now that we're down the stretch. Kiss my ass. I have a playoff team. You don't, and I'm going to show you right now. So it was a big week there, man.
Yes,
it
is.
Fun.
And like we talked about before, it's such a close playoff. I mean, for that number one spot and the wild card spot, it's gonna be tight here,
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes,
Oh yeah, no, there's going to be a couple teams that are going to be left out. There's going to be a couple players on each side that are left out that really had a playoff quality team. So it's, I mean, I'm not discounting the other teams, but say in my division, I mean, Michael, myself, Savs, and Nolan all have. Those are playoff teams, man.
Yeah, you know what?
And there's only 3 slots, man.
I had a playoff team until the first week, and then 4 snaps, 4 snaps into the game. I had a playoff team.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Rodgers is coming back. Maybe you can pick him up. From
Dude, if the Jets let him play, somebody needs to get fired. I mean, this year, somebody needs to get fired. If I'm sure he wants to play, but whoever lets him play, they need to get fired. I don't care, But anyways, hey. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, get your waivers in, because like I said, it's like Rob and I said, it's a close race here to the playoffs. So good luck to everybody that's still in it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Sam. As always, we'll see you next week, brother.
Thank you.